Hi, my name is Hannah Chancellor, and I'm here to prepare you for the wise words Isabelle Herzke is to share today. Having to sum up Isabelle's personality and greatness in 1 minute is an impossible task. How am I supposed to convince you that she is truly a superior specimen in 1 minute? But I'll try my best. She takes her service commitments above and beyond, whether it be in her Memphis, St. Mary's, or church community. She always strives to do whatever she can for others. She is one of those people that genuinely cares about how you are doing. When she asks, "How are you?" a simple fine will not suffice. She wants to know the good and bad, and she wants to be there for you. She is also my fellow Christmas enthusiast. She exceeds expectations when it comes to decorating her room for Christmas. Her desk is always filled to the brim with nutcrackers, Christmas lights covering her walls, and even a Charlie Brown Christmas tree in the corner. She always puts her all into everything she does. I am so excited to hear what my best friend has to say today, and I know you are too. So, without further more delay, please welcome the one and only Isabelle Grace Herzke.
Since my freshman year, I have been told that I had the perfect senior speech. But as a 14-year-old girl sitting in a wheelchair, unable to walk, I just smiled in response, not knowing what else to do. My freshman year was different from most. In September of my freshman year, I became sick with a viral disease that my antibodies did not know how to fight. This caused my antibodies to fight against themselves, thus creating a path to my spine, which disrupted my spinal cord. I was unable to feel my face, hands, or anything below my mid-thigh. I was unable to walk or do anything by myself. I'd become completely dependent on the people around me, which was something that was new to me, and I did not like it. I felt stuck. I was surrounded by the love and support of my family and friends, and yet I had never felt so alone. It did not matter how I described what I was going through and what I was feeling, no one could relate. During the next 3 months, I progressively got better. I was able to take a few steps without any help and began to walk with a walker instead of using the wheelchair. I was attending physical therapy 3 days a week and attending school a couple hours a day. Some days were harder than others, but my mom helped me find the small victories throughout the day. Some of these small victories included standing up by myself, walking with no assistance, and being able to write a full sentence. My family truly was my backbone, a backbone that was functioning unlike mine throughout this entire journey, and my teachers and classmates were so welcoming when I came back. No one knew what I had gone through, but everyone did their best to welcome me back. People were scared to ask me about what had happened to me, worried that they would upset me. But talking about what happened to me does not make me upset. In fact, sometimes I try to make jokes about it, which my mom never finds funny. My sisters, on the other hand, would never hesitate to make a joke about it with me. I was placed in a situation that I was unable to get out of. It did not matter what I did, I was still stuck. But I realized that although I was stuck, I was not alone. I was surrounded by my family and friends, and although they did not know what was happening to me, they never left my side. I never realized it until later, but what had happened to me had also affected the ones I love. Small victories helped me keep a positive attitude about the situation I was in and made things a little bit better. I still felt alone and was still overall upset about what had happened to me, but I was now able to see the small positives within the negatives. One day, I was walking into Target on my walker with my dad when I passed a little boy with braces on his ankles and using crutches to walk. This little boy looked up at me and then to his dad and said, "Daddy, she is just like me." His whole face lit up and so did mine. I did not know this little boy and he did not know me, but in that moment I realized that I was not alone and neither was he. Being paralyzed was hard, and it soon became my brand when I would first meet people. They would say, "Oh my gosh, you're the girl that was paralyzed." Which would then follow up with, "Wait, how are you walking?" And these encounters never failed to make me laugh. I was known as the girl that could not walk, the girl that had disappeared, and I still get questions about what happened. But as I said earlier, I do not mind sharing my story with others, because I do not look at what happened to me as a sad story, but one of strength. I am stronger than I ever thought and have realized that it is good to lean on the ones you love. For the longest time, I thought that asking for help meant that you were admitting that you were incapable of doing something on your own, which is completely not true. Never be scared to ask for help and always be there to help those around you. Try to make the best of the bad situations and find the small victories within the storms. I know next year will hold new classes, new people, and new places. So I encourage all of you to not be scared to ask for help and try to make the best of the situations you're in. Thank you to my wonderful class of 22 for always helping me find the small victories in the tough times. And thank you to all of my amazing teachers for your great patience and help throughout my wonderful days here at St. Mary's. Thank you.